Hello everybody! In this video you will learn about the Seamoth upgrade modules you can install in its panel, what you need to craft them and how they exactly work. So if you want to know the real power of the vehicle, stick till the end of the video. But if you still didn't have it yet, check the other video that showcases where you can find its blueprint as well. Now it's time to speak about the upgrades. Back to the topic, all the blueprints of the upgrade modules for the Seamoth will be unlocked when you first build the vehicle upgrade console in your station. Don't have it yet? Not a problem, there is another video that covers how to get it, linked in the description. But if you already have all set up, it's time to see the upgrades you can apply. The upgrades you can craft for the Seamoth are from two categories. The first that is the common modules and the second is the Seamoth modules. The common one can be also installed on another vehicle called the Prom Suit, while the Seamoth modules is, how says the name, exclusively to this vehicle. Anyway, let's start from the first modules that will require you to collect 3 titanium, 4 diamonds and 1 lithium. Don't have them? No problem, you can find the farming playlist that shows where you can find them, also linked in the description. But if you already have them all, go directly to the fabricator of the vehicle upgrade console and build it from the common modules. Now get on the side of the Seamoth and install the new module. This module can stack. This means that with one you mitigate 50% of the damage, but the more you will add, more this percentage will rise till reaching close to the 90%. For the next module you need 2 copper, 1 salt, 2 gold, 3 deep shrooms and 2 table coral samples. This time you need to use first your fabricator in order to craft 2 under resources, then advanced materials, 1 hydrochloric acid followed by the polyaniline. Next, you need to switch the category to electronics, where you need to make 1 copper wire followed by a computer chip. Now you're ready to get to the vehicle upgrade console and realize the engine efficiency module. This will allow you to travel longer distances with the same charge of energy and also decrease the energy used by ability modules. To be precise, each module will reduce by 15% the power consumption, but also will recycle part of the used energy as well. In fact, with no modules, usually you will travel 300 meters with 1% of your battery. With one of these modules, you will be able to travel up to 600 meters for 1%, that is literally double. While with 2 modules you can reach up to 1000 meters with 1%, with 3 modules 1200, and with all 4 modules used for these upgrades you can travel up to 1600 meters, each 1% of battery charge. The third common module requires only 3 titanium and 1 lithium to be built, but is one of the most useful modules to build as soon as possible. This is because it is an extra storage for your Seamoth. Now, in the function where you place the upgrade will appear an extension of the ship with a small lockbox on the sides or on top of the vehicle. Each module can contain up to 16 slots. Considering that you can add up to 4 of these boxes, this extends your inventory with extra 64 slots. Also, think that your inventory is made by 48 slots. This means that if you will equip it for farm, you can carry home more than double of your usual loot. Combined with a scanner room, you will be able to farm really fast biggest part of the material you need around your initial zone. Also, you can decide even where to spawn the boxes, moving the modules in the desired location. While once you completed the farming and come back to the base, you can access the slots from the side platforms on your moon pool that will make the upload action faster. Even better if you park it in a Cyclops, because in this case you can access the storage directly from the console in the parking area. There are a few special things you have to know as well about these upgrades. The first is that if your vehicle will be destroyed, all the storages will be destroyed as well, wasting all items stored in them. The second is that you can't remove the storage upgrades until you empty their slots. Time to speak about the next upgrade, that require you to collect 4 quartz and 10 titanium. For this upgrade, you need first use the fabricator in order to make a titanium ingot and the resources and basic materials, followed by 2 glass. Then you can get in the moon pool and craft the first Seamoth exclusive item, that is the depth module Mark 1. By default, your maximum depth for this vehicle is 200 meters, but if you add this module in it, it will rise up to 300. It cannot stack, so is useless if you build more than one upgrade, and it will use only the most powerful depth module you equip. Now, to enhance these modules, you can collect extra 2 quartz, 10 titanium, 2 lithium, 2 magnetite and 1 stalker tooth. Don't forget to get also the module Mark 1 so you can upgrade it. And in order to do so, first use the fabricator, then under resources and basic materials craft 1 titanium ingot, 1 glass, 1 enameled glass and 1 plastic ingot. Now you are ready to upgrade your module, but to do so you need to use a modification station you can build in your base. If you already find the blueprint, showcase it in the respective video linked in the description. Anyway, this module will raise the maximum depth till 500 meters. It isn't enough for you? No problem, but first you need to get other materials like other 10 titanium, 2 lithium, 3 ruby and don't forget to also take the old depth module. Then go to the fabricator and under resources and basic materials craft 1 titanium ingot and 1 plastic ingot. All these new crafting ingredients will allow you to upgrade your depth module to the last Mark III version using the modification station. This time will allow you to reach even 900 meters in depth. But it isn't the deepest locations you can explore. This is why the next step will be to unlock Cyclops and get his depth module as well. Time for the next upgrade you can craft, that will require 2 quartz, 2 copper, 3 gold, 2 silver, 2 table coral sample and 1 stalker tooth. Once you get them, go to the fabricator and under resources and basic materials craft 1 glass, followed by an enameled glass. Then you need to switch the category toward electronics, from where you need to make 1 copper wire, 1 computer chip, 1 wiring kit and 1 advanced wiring kit. Now is finally time to get back to the vehicle grade console and build your Seamoth solar charger. This module allows you to passively recharge your Seamoth batteries if it will stay on the range of the sun radiation radius. This means that if it is night or you go in caves or too deep, it won't work. But if you stay high enough and won't get in caves during the day, your vehicle will automatically recharge its own batteries. Anyway, each 50 meters you go deeper, it will decrease by 10% the efficiency of the recharge. Consider also that the time of the day influences as well how much it recharges. In fact, during the morning or evening it will charge 15% per hour, while at noon it will recharge 30% an hour. The efficiency won't change, but more modules you will install, more energy will be generated. Usually, if you didn't go too deep, 1 is more than enough if you want to visit the base soon. Anyway, the next upgrade requires 1 salt, 1 gold, 2 silver and 3 deep shrooms. Then go to the fabricator in order to craft under resources, then advanced materials 1 hydrochloric acid followed by 1 polynialine. Then you need to switch the category toward electronics, where you also need 1 wiring kit. Then go to the moonpool fabricator and build the Seamoth defense perimeter system. This module is mainly needed to scare aggressive animals when they try to attack you. If you're thinking about exploring the late game territories or want to search what is defending a Leviathan, it's time to equip one of these modules. Anyway, having 2 of them will allow you to use one while the other is recharging. But be careful, the bigger the enemy, the more you need to hold the fire button in order to load a more powerful charge. Then, when you release the fire button, it will generate the electrical blast around your vehicle that will scare enemies. But keep an eye on your battery, because this tool uses a ton of energy to operate. This also means that if you expect to use it frequently, it is better to bring some extra power cells, in case you will finish the energy in your Seamoth. Now it's time for the fun stuff. For the next modules you will need 3 titanium, 1 lithium, 1 ruby and 1 gel sack. Then use the fabricator. In resources and advanced materials craft 1 aerogel. At this point you will be able to build the powerful torpedo system using the whirlpool fabricator. This will install a torpedo weapon on your Seamoth. Based on the slot where you placed it, it will appear on a specific position on front of your Seamoth. Plus, by default each torpedo system came with 2 vortex missiles already inside. So if you want, you already can test it by shooting near some stalkers to see how they will be spinned around and pushed away. This is useful to clear the area from aggressive fauna, considering that the environment and the plants won't be pulled in the vortex, making it useful if you want to get to a specific item or plant without being attacked. But the most important fact is that if a Leviathan will start pulling you around the sea, is enough to shoot this type of torpedo directly when you are under his grip. That will release you immediately without speaking about the stun and damage will be done to your aggressor. Now, in case you want more torpedoes, you can build more Vortex 1 using 1 magnetite and 1 titanium for 2 of them in your whirlpool fabricator. While there is also another torpedo called the gas torpedo, but it requires a particular ingredient that is needed only for this torpedo. To be precise, there are the marbles that release gasopods when you get too close to them. Just get enough close to them before they explode and you will be allowed to collect them. Now, if you will test these torpedoes, you will notice that they deal damage to any enemy inside the area it affects, but also allow you to hide inside it from more aggressive fauna. To finish, the last upgrade requires just 2 copper and 2 magnetite. Once you get them, use the fabricator and under resources and electronics build 1 copper wire. Now go back to the vehicle upgrade console and craft 1 Seamoth scanner. This is a special device that once used will consume 1% of your vehicle energy, but will allow you to see the topography of the area. Useful during the night or when you're searching or exploring some caves. Anyway, this is all you need to build for your Seamoth.